now people. Okay, we're getting closer to Paul Dutton, okay? This is Caroline P. Dutton right here. And what does the P stand for? And who's her brother? Nope, S. Waldo. S. Waldo was George's great uncle. So this is her brother right here, on the right side of the cover. She married Dr. Charles Dutton. I don't know what the relationship is between Hildreth Dutton and Dr. Charles Dutton. I don't get paid enough to figure that out. But anyway, they had a son by the name of Paul Dutton. Okay, he's a pretty good-looking guy. And here's his picture right here. He's in the middle. And we don't know who Tucker was. This right here is Walter Perham. And Walter Perham is Henry S. Perham's son. Now, Henry S. Perham had an older sister by the name of Mary Elizabeth. And there's a little bit of sad story about her because 1865, she married this guy right here, but she died in 1869. So presumably it was in childbirth. So then he married S. Waldo Parkhurst's sister here. And they had a son, Paul. And of course, everybody knows that Paul and his wife Emma were given the house next door as kind of a wedding present when they got married. That's the yellow house. And this is very relevant today, of course, because this summer, by June actually, it's going to be moved over to the intersection of North Road and Dalton Road. Anybody here not know that? Yeah, it's been in the papers. It's pretty big news in town. Anybody in the library, of course, knows. So now we go on with Walter Perham here. Here's Walter. Here's his wife, Grace Craigie. And here's Henry S. Perham. Henry always had these characteristic sideburns. But there's a bit of a sad story with this picture. And I'm guessing here, I don't have backup, but I'm pretty sure what I'm going to tell you. He was elected or appointed chairman of the 1905 Celebration Committee, and he did do his duty. In fact, here he's actually in a play. He ran the committee. It was a huge celebration. They published a book. They had a whole week's programs that are very well documented. Simon Toll took some great pictures. Arthur Emerson was around. And I think he knew he was sick at this time because he looks a little melancholy to me in some of the other pictures I've seen. So this winter, Walter and Henry S. Went to Florida, probably by train. And in February, Henry died of liver disease. Now, Henry ran a cider mill, and his father, David C. Perham, had a huge stock of hard cider in the basement of the Baptist church. So I'm wondering, I don't have anything to back this up, but I'm wondering if too much hard cider may have caused some liver disease. It's kind of sad because he was also writing the history book at the time, and Reverend Wilson Waters had to take it over. Mary and George Byam are in the book. There's a picture of their house and then houses. There's a picture of their family. This is a different picture of their family. Actually got contacted out of the blue by a guy in East Overshoe, Texas. I can't even remember the name of it. It's not even on Google Map. He said, don't even bother to look. He says, you'll never find it. But it's north of Rockwall. He's a direct descendant of George A. Byam. He's a genealogy buff. He sent me the family tree. Now, George and Mary were somehow related. So let's look at the family tree here. This is George in the yellow. This is Mary in the yellow, okay? Mary's grandfather, Amos Byam, and George's great-grandfather, Amos Byam, were the same person. Or another way to look at it, George's grandfather, Deacon Amos Byam, was Mary's father's uncle. So it took me quite a while to wrap my head around this, and I'm not sure I have it all fully screwed on, but I guess that makes them first cousins once removed. So The other thing I noted, and the only reason I'm giving you this eye chart, I thought it was kind of interesting. Back in the 1700s, you know how names go in cycles? Like when my wife and I were young, half my wife's friends are named Nancy. Well, if you look on here, almost half the women are named Lucy. I got Lucy Fletcher, Lucy Kidder, Lucy Blodgett, Lucy Adams, and Lucy Barrett. So you got a whole catalog of Chelmsford names, and they're all Lucy. And these are all from 1700 to the 1800s.